from the intolerant, and kindness from. A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. A teacher who is attempting to teach without inspiring the pupil with a desire to learn is hammering on cold iron. Good teachers know how to bring out the best in students. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Change is the end result of all true learning. Education is the passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to those who prepare for it today. The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet. The more that you read, the more things you will know. The more that you learn, the more places you'll go. Live as if you were to die tomorrow. Learn as if you were to live forever. The learning process continues until the day you die. Education is not the filling of a pail, but the lighting of a fire. Develop a passion for learning. If you do, you will never cease to grow. Education is not preparation for life. Education is life itself. They know enough who know how to learn. Education is the ability to listen to almost anything without losing your temper or your self-confidence. They cannot stop me. I will get my education if it is in the home, school, or any place. Education is the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. He who opens a school door closes a prison. Education is the ability to meet life situations. Learning starts with failure. The first failure is the beginning of education. Intelligence plus character, that is the goal of true education. Education consists mainly of what we have unlearned. If you have to put someone on a pedestal, put teachers. They are society's heroes. The duties of a teacher are neither few nor small, but they elevate the mind and give energy to the character. The best teachers are those who show you where to look, but don't tell you what to see. Better than 1,000 days of diligent study is one day with a great teacher. Your heart is slightly bigger than the average human heart, but that's because you're a teacher. Teachers can change lives with just the right mix of chalk and challenges. Teaching is the greatest act of optimism. One child, one teacher, one book, and one pen can change the world. Students, don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. It is not what is poured into a student that counts, but what is planted. Teachers have 3 loves: love of learning, love of learners, and the love of bringing the first 2 loves together. The art of teaching is the art of assisting discovery. Education doesn't just make us smarter, it makes us whole. Teaching kids to count is fine, but teaching them what counts is best. I am indebted to my father for living, but to my teacher for living well. A teacher affects eternity. He can never tell where his influence stops. I like a teacher who gives you something: toleration from the intolerant and kindness from the unkind. Yet, strange, I am ungrateful to the love of learning. A teacher who is attempting to teach without inspiring the pupil with a desire to learn is hammering on cold iron. Good teachers know how to bring out the best in students. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest. Change is the.
Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible. Can you just confirm it in the chat? All right. Thank you, Chirian. Thank you again for registering and attending this national level online faculty development program on curriculum framework in line with NEP 2020, OBE and AI Advancements, organized by the Mar Thoma College for Women, Perumbavoor, in association with the Kerala State Higher Education Council. We would like to welcome today our resource person for the day, that is Dr. Suresh Nambudri, who is the Director of SPR Technologies, Pune. And also we would like to welcome all the people who have joined in for this FTP program. Now, few things about this FTP. This FTP is a 7-day program, and we are on the 6th day of this FTP. And we have the live sessions timing from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Now, the fee for the LMS access and processing of a certificate is rupees 500. All the participants who are paid the processing fee will receive LMS access, the video recording for all the days, and the provision to download your FTP completion certificate. The procedure for receiving the certificate will be informed to you towards the end of the FTP. If any of you are yet to make the payment, please make the payment of rupees 500 to the account details that I will provide in the chat shortly. If you are unable to attend any of the live sessions, they will be available in the LMS. If you have any trouble in attending this WebEx session online, you can also join the YouTube live session. The link I will provide in the chat now. You can just click that link if you want to access the YouTube live session, right? My name is Sijin Jacob George. I'm working as Global Relations Manager for IPSA Solutions Limited, and I will be the event moderator. Now, coming on to today's session. Today's session is on ChatGPT and AI tools for educators. This is a part 2 of yesterday's session. This will be again delivered by Dr. Suresh Nambudri, who is the Director of SPR Technologies, Pune. Dr. Suresh, I'll just give you a few small short description of Dr. Suresh Nambudri. Dr. Suresh Nambudri is a product design specialist in automobiles, consumer electronics, home appliances, computer, and telecommunication. He has got over 30 years of industry experience. When he resigned from the corporate world to contribute to the Indian education sector, he was a chief operating officer with Tata Motors. He was the part of the team that developed the first Indian car, Indica. He has designed and developed over 200 products, including washing machines, refrigerators, desktop and laptop computers, smartphones, and accessories, many of them for the first time in India. He has traveled over 22 countries and has closely worked with engineers from 8 countries. He is a highly sought-after professional interviewer for senior positions in engineering and management for Indian and MNCs operating in India. The insights that he gathered from interviewing over 12,000 candidates made him investigate and research the state of Indian education, particularly in engineering education. The findings eventually led him to associate with a global team of 158 industry professionals and 2 Ivy League universities for a pan-India ethnographic survey of unearthing root causes and finding sustainable solutions. Currently, Dr. Suresh Nambudri is working as the Director of SPR Technologies, Pune. He has served as a resource person for faculty development programs in topics of outcome-based education, critical and creative thinking, ChatGPT and AI tools for educators, design thinking, etc. He is currently collaborating with HEIs like IITs and NITs and other premium institutions for improving the employability of students. He is a mentor, researcher, and an educator in addition to a senior corporate consultant. He is also a BTech Mechanical, MTech Production Engineering, and MBA New Product Development. His PhD research subject is cognitive rigor requirement for startup and entrepreneurship. Over to you, sir.
Thanks, Sijin. Thanks for this introduction and your excellent moderating abilities. So good evening. We will wait a little more, but we cannot wait much because this topic, what we are going to discuss here is very important. It is time consuming. Normally, I take about 1 day to finish this program, but today we have to complete this within 2 hours. Therefore, considering the importance of the subject and the availability of the time, what I would do is I will take all important portion and you will get a fairly good idea about this, and you will know where to search for more. And I will give you my phone number so that even you can ask me if you have any clarification. But I will clarify things and I will ask what you have done first. Don't come to me with a very preliminary question unless you tried it. If you tried and you could not get the answer, then you can come to me with any type of questions. So here today we are going to speak about prompting techniques or prompt engineering. If you search on internet, you will see that prompt engineering is one of the highest paid job in the world now. Because of this generative AI, if we have to take the total juice, total benefit of generative AI, one of the prerequisite is how to prompt. How to prompt means actually in plain English, how to ask. ChatGPT is standing there with all resources, but those resources are given to only those people they know how to ask. Therefore, that is the value of this prompting. Right from finance, engineering, science, psychology, or in the chatbot, anywhere you go, you will see that the ultimate, the most important, the core of this work is prompting. Therefore, this particular session is very important, and I am going to explain how this prompting is important for teachers. If you have to find out more than your students are going to find out from ChatGPT, if you want to show them exciting things, that is not available normally to a user of ChatGPT, then what every teacher requires is the ability to prompt. And for meeting the requirement of NEP 2020 OBE, and you can really make the best use of taking insight of Bloom's taxonomy. It is the prompting. Therefore, this prompting is one of the key skill that every teacher should have. No wonder people are saying prompting is the new literacy. Prompting is the new literacy. How it is and why it is, that is what I am going to speak today. Yesterday, we had a talk on 100 ways to use ChatGPT for an exciting classroom. And we have covered most of that. And today, after prompt engineering, if we have time, I will spend little more time on that. But 100 plus ways to use ChatGPT for an exciting classroom, these complete notes are available on LMS. So you can go in detail, and most of the prompts I used yesterday for showing those exciting things like a viva voce examination, brainstorming, like a chemistry lab, salt analysis, everything is available there in the LMS, in the notes. Therefore, you can always access to that. And today, please listen to how you can become a super teacher by making use of prompting techniques. It is like this. ChatGPT is available to everyone, but some people use it wisely. Some people really get extraordinary results from that. That is exactly the same thing like a Google search engine. Some people, they don't get anything out of Google. They will get only advertisements. Some people, they get very valuable information. Why? As I was telling you yesterday, every year Google publishes a document, how to search a search engine, how to search Google. Those who are patient enough to spend 20 minutes to understand how to search Google, They save more than 40 minutes every day, and they will get more than 100 times better results. Same thing is applicable to ChatGPT or generative AI. Most important skill one has to get, one has to acquire, and one has to use is prompting. I am going to speak about prompting today. So my request to each and every one of you, since you are sitting here with an objective of becoming a good teacher, so then become a good prompter. This good prompting is going to make your good teaching greater. Now, let me start sharing my screen. Hope everyone can see the screen.
Screen is visible, sir.
Many of you would have seen. For most people, this is the use of computer. This is what they get from computer. Why? The reason is this. Quality of the questions decides the quality of the answers. If we ask good question, we will get good answers. If we ask greater questions, the person who listens, his brain will start burning. He will get a moral combustion to give great answers. So questions, the getting the correct answer, the onus of getting the correct answer is on the person who is asking question. Or in other words, the skill and ability to question the answers lead to new knowledge generation. That is very, very important for everything in life, including ChatGPT. And this is known for ages. Why are questions crucial? This was known for long time. You will see that Prashnopanishad. I am not going to speak religion here, but this is the fourth level of Upanishad in our total hierarchy. There are 108 Upanishads. In that fourth in hierarchy is Prashna Upanishad. What is Prashna Upanishad? You will see 6 question mark there. It is a very small Upanishad with major 6 questions. It is only about questions. It is telling everyone that you have to ask questions. And sadly, in such a country, we forgot to ask questions. When we go to a class, take a lesson, then you ask anyone has got a question, no one has got any question. I know that most of you will have the same experience, but our Prashnopanishad says that asking question is one of the most superior skills. So even though we are proud about our Prashnopanishad, it is not the thing in India alone. Many parts of the world, the questioning means which are all the cultures, which are all the countries, they progressed everywhere. They encouraged questioning. Because as I have shown you in the previous slide, the knowledge is generated through questioning. Or people who are not satisfied with the current, they started questioning. From that question, new technology developed, new ideas developed, new theories developed. So you know that there were so many people sat below the apple tree before Newton. So many people got injured with a falling apple. But only this Isaac Newton had the ability to ask, why is it falling? Why it is not going up? So coming back to this Prashnopanishad, why these questions are very important. Questionings are important because when you are asking me a question, I feel a moral responsibility to answer. So making statements are very passive, and asking question is really active. So questions are always active. So incisive questions spark innovation. Deep inquiry leads to comprehensive understanding. Incisive questions foster ethical alignment. Now, let us say whether it is in India alone, this questioning, it is not. Prashnopanishad, India, Plato's dialogues, Greece, Aristotle's work, Greece, Talmud, Jewish tradition, then there is China, Europe, there are Italy, there are many countries centuries ago they encouraged questioning. You will see that any country which progress, they all encouraged questioning. So this is the first point when we are speaking about ChatGPT. We have to understand the questioning ability is paramount. Second one is Vada. Second one is Vada means it is debate. What is the why debates are important? Anyone who has defended their thesis, they know that the preparation when you are the preparation for defending your thesis, that preparation is very different than when you are preparing for an examination. Why? When you are facing, when you have to defend your thesis, when you have to face a question and answer on the spot, you are at the zenith of your preparation. When you are preparing for Viva Voce, you are preparing in a different way, because when you are in a writing examination, you can actually go through which one to write. There is no sequence here. But here you have to answer within 3 to 5 seconds of the question. And what you are saying, it is seen and it is judged by people around you. So that is the reason in ancient Buddhism, Hinduism, ancient Greece, everywhere, one of the important activity of knowledge generation was debate. So why debate is important in ChatGPT, I am going to show you. So people who are very good in asking questions, people who are very good in debates, these are the two types of people. They are going to shine in AI, generative AI world. Now let us see here. What is this? Debate as a tool for intellectual growth. Nyaya Sutras by Aksam Gautama. The Republic by Plato. The Rhetoric. These are all the important books. It shows that why debate is important. Why debate is important. Now let us go further with an understanding that asking questions and questioning the question and participating in debate. These are the two important skills for prompt engineering and for getting the best result out of generative AI. Now I have shown yesterday why this generative AI is so important. It is not just chatting alone. It is for automating tasks. It is for getting advice. It is to write and debug codes. It is for generate ideas and brainstorm, to create content, to creating physical objects. Now, asking the right question, unleashing AI's potential. Now, the quality of AI responses depends on how you ask your questions. These are the 3 points. Asking questions correctly enhances the accuracy and relevance of the information received. We are currently in an era. So now let us come to prompt and prompt engineering for generative AI. I have spoken about what is generative AI and what is prompt engineering yesterday. Prompting means you are persuading somebody to do something. Prompting is actually a question, or prompting is actually pushing somebody to do something. That's all. But in the case of generative AI, the prompting has got a great value. We are going to speak about that one now. This we have shown yesterday. This is the major prompt, magic prompt formula. Yesterday I went through by saying that today I will explain in detail. Every prompt should have minimum these three. What is written on the top? That is, you have to write a context, you have to write a task, you have to write an instruction. This is what the magic prompt formula. I am going to show you an example here how it will work. See, context, task, instruction, example or data. Here, there is an example prompt using the same magic formula. I hope you can read. Context means I am writing the background. Act as a professor of Stanford University who mentored many startup companies from ideation to public issue. What is the task for him? Write a motivation email to the students of a tier 2 engineering college in India about starting up their own venture instead of searching for lowly paid, no value added or no valuable experience jobs. And what he has to do, what is your instruction? Make the email really inspiring and must resonate with an age group of 21 or 22 years. Focus a lot on the core branches of engineering like mechanical, electrical, electronics, mining, and metallurgical engineering. Talk about the benefit of social entrepreneurship too. Then, now we can tell an example. I will tell you why it is. Include some examples of successful Indian entrepreneurs who, despite financial struggle, built excellent companies. This is a magic prompt formula. Context, task, instruction, and an example. So now let us go further. Okay, I am coming to the first type of prompting. And most people do only this type of prompting. I have here something about 24 different type of prompts, and I have got more than 100 different examples. And all these are, please don't think everything is available on internet. These things, what I am speaking to you, most of them are not available on internet. The reason is we are working in this field, AI, and over a period of time, we developed many of these prompting techniques. And meanwhile, I would like to tell you, I have written 5 books on artificial intelligence, and those books are available there on Amazon. I am only talking about this because these are the type of the time and effort we put into this, and what I am explaining to you is not something I read from somewhere. These are the things I myself experience and my team experience. We are a company in Pune, and we are one of the first in the world to take OpenAI ChatGPT as API, and we developed our own education related products. That is for research, that is for faculty development, etc., etc. But I am not speaking to you for selling a book. I am telling you this is the background. So the first type of prompting, I am telling you, input output prompting technique. It is very simple. You are telling ChatGPT to do something, and you are getting an output from ChatGPT. That is the simplest. Most people do the same. I told one classic example yesterday. That was regarding prompting and ChatGPT. Many people say that this is what I got from ChatGPT. But from ChatGPT, by changing the prompt, changing the setting for the same idea, for the same question, you can get 200 to 500 different type of responses. There is no one response from ChatGPT. If a person says that this is what I got from ChatGPT, and if he is showing a stupid response to you, just to think that that person is stupid. ChatGPT is not stupid. That person doesn't know how to ask a question to ChatGPT. So here, let me tell you one thing. If someone is telling you he got this from ChatGPT, then don't believe. You use your own way. First, let me start with the input-output prompts. You can ask a question to ChatGPT and you can tell ChatGPT in what way you want output. For example, I can tell ChatGPT whether I want a formal response or informal response, formal tone or informal tone. I can tell ChatGPT at what complexity of information I need the response. I can ask ChatGPT, you give me reply within this length of text. I can tell ChatGPT what genre type of answer I want. I can tell ChatGPT I need the response in this emotion. I can tell ChatGPT whether I want a factual output or creative output. I can tell ChatGPT in which format I want, make a bullet point or bullet pointed list, or make a tabular column, or you write in a paragraph, or you write whichever way. You can even tell ChatGPT give a JSON output. So it will carry the format to the next file where you carry. So you can tell ChatGPT which for the same question, you can tell ChatGPT in various ways you want output. Now, even I want to tell you that if you know how to manage ChatGPT with the prompting, there is no plagiarism itself because you are telling ChatGPT how to write. You are giving ChatGPT ideas. So there is no plagiarism itself if you know how to do prompting. Now, I will show you a few examples here. For example, formal or informal tone. Okay, complexity of information, like provide responses at different levels of complexity based on your need. These are various ways you can get output. Now, I will show you an example of input output prompt. It is the simplest prompt. I am going to ChatGPT. I am taking a new chat. I am going to ask ChatGPT, translate the following sentence to Spanish. Hello, how are you? ChatGPT has given this. So that is a very simple, straightforward prompt. I will ask ChatGPT another way by changing this one. Translate the following sentence to Spanish. Hello, how are you? And I will write it in a way a 5-year-old can understand. See, ChatGPT has given for a 5-year-old, you might say it in a more playful or simple manner like this. So it has given, it has given in a different way. Now let us go a little fast because we many other things to see. Now, second type of prompts, I have come to role or persona prompts. Now, this is a very important thing I tell everyone. If you are not learned anything from this lesson, not learned anything from this session, please remember this and go. Please remember this and go. Because whenever you ask ChatGPT a question, before that, tell ChatGPT who is he. As I was telling you yesterday, tell ChatGPT you are a chore. From that moment, ChatGPT will believe ChatGPT is a thief. And tell ChatGPT you are a police. From that moment, ChatGPT will believe he is a police and start responding like a police. So therefore, if you want to get a clarification on a biology question, always start writing like this. Act as a specialist in biology. If you have more specialized in this one, zoology, like a animal zoology, or anything, or any subject like that, you have to start like this. Act as a specialist in zoology. Then you start asking your question. The response what you get will be 100 times better than the previous one. Therefore, one thing very important, learn from this particular thing is that never use ChatGPT without giving it a persona or a role. This persona can be given in various ways. See, for example, act as a translator. Translate the following English text to Spanish. Hello, how are you? This is a modification from the previous one, what we have discussed. Now another thing, act as a mathematics tutor. Explain the concept of Pythagoras theorem to a 5th grade student. Now, the third one, act as a storyteller. Narrate a suspenseful tale about a detective solving a mysterious crime. See, this is one. Now, the role need not be only that person's designation. For example, even I can tell ChatGPT that act as a South Indian person who got pickpocketed and lost all money and standing at Bombay BT station. This is a role. This combination is a role. So when you tell ChatGPT ask question later, ChatGPT will start behaving like a South Indian standing at Bombay BT station without any money. He got pickpocket. So this is the type of the role you can give to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will start giving response to that. I have one example here. Imagine you are Galileo Galilei defending your heliocentric theory before the Inquisition court. Write a passionate speech advocating for your scientific beliefs. You know the story and you know the situation. So you are telling ChatGPT to write from that situation. So role, persona, or situation you can put to ChatGPT and you will get wonderful results from that. Now we are going to be the third one. I heard that last week I was attending a conference in Goa, and there one very famous academician, he is from Bombay. He was telling that I gave a question to ChatGPT, and he is from Bombay IIT. I gave a question to ChatGPT. It didn't give a response. It could not give a response. You know what is that? When you have got a complicated question, ChatGPT is very infant. It is only some 6 months old. So what you need to do is this particular thing. You give a tough question to ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, let us think step by step. When you have got a complicated problem to solve in the foreign textbook or in some of the examination question paper, Put it on ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT, let us think step by step. Then ChatGPT's response will be very different. It will start thinking step by step. So in some of the places ChatGPT, not some, most places ChatGPT refuse to answer, will start answering when you ask ChatGPT, let us think step by step, or it is called chain of thought prompt. Chain of thought. So, and this chain of thought prompt, I will show you some examples here. Prompt 1. See, act as a mathematician and find the answer for this problem. Consider a cylindrical tank with a radius of r meters and a height of h meters that is filled with water to a certain level. A spherical object with a radius r meters is submerged into the water, causing the water level to rise. This type of many-step problem, if you ask ChatGPT or BART, sometimes they do and they will give wrong answers. Therefore, you have to always approach it by saying, let us think step by step. This let us think step by step approach has got another interesting thing. Suppose you have got a problem or you have got a theory, you didn't understand it. You just paste it to ChatGPT and say like that, let us think step by step. ChatGPT will tell one by one in a simplified way, and you will realize that your best teacher is sitting before you and explaining it to you. So here, if I give this particular thing, let me see whether I can show an example of this. See, now the same thing, I will show you a practical example of this complicated mathematics problem. I am telling, act as a mathematician and find the answer to this problem. How it is showing me step by step. All right, let us solve this problem. Step 1. Now it is showing step 1, determine the volume of the sphere that is submerged into the water. Now it is telling step 2. See step 3. Just imagine this complicated problem when we just use the word let us think step by step. ChatGPT has given the full answer step by step. Anyone can understand now. Why should anybody go for an outside tuition if they know how to use prompting? Teachers can explain in the class very well. There's no confusion at all. This is the same thing with all type of questions. I have tested this with a complicated question from about 15 to 16 domains, right from medical, dental, geology, biology, metallurgy, metrology. You take any subject we have tried. This let us think step by step can change the fate of our education system. Now let us go next. I will show you some of the things here. The diameter of the moon is, what is the diameter of the moon? If you ask ChatGPT, it may give, but what is the diameter of the moon? Let us think step by step. I will show you another example. What is the weight of an oxygen molecule? What is the weight of an oxygen molecule? Let us think step by step. You can give puzzles, you can give logical reasoning, you can give any sort of question and let us think step by step. Now we are coming to the next type of prompting, that is called zero short prompt, one short prompt or few short prompt. Don't get scared by the title. I will tell you this in a very simple way. I am asking you a question. Which is the capital of Maharashtra? Then I am telling that the capital of Tamil Nadu is Chennai. Means I am asking a question and I am giving an example of a question and answer. Means this question and answer example what I have given, that will work as a guidance for my original question. So that is exactly here. If you are asking a question to ChatGPT, if you know the answer for a similar question, you just tell example this. ChatGPT will immediately catch the clue and it will give you the answer in the same way. That is called one short prompt. Means you are asking a question, you are giving one example along with that. It is one shot. Zero shot means you are only asking question, you don't have any examples to give. Few shot means you are asking a question or you are telling ChatGPT to do something and you are giving two examples. Let me two examples. Let me give an example for you. See, now this is a very good example of recipe generation. See, I am telling ChatGPT to generate a recipe. You could provide a few examples of how a recipe is formatted and then ask the model to create a new one. For example, I gave an example of spaghetti bolognese and I gave the ingredients and I gave the instruction. Means I gave the recipe of one spaghetti. Then second, I am giving another recipe of vegetable stir fry. I am giving ingredients. I am giving instructions. Now I am telling ChatGPT, using the previous examples as a guide, create a recipe for a chicken salad. With these two examples, ChatGPT understood my nature, my taste, what is the type of preparation I like. With that information, ChatGPT will develop the insight. It will take the insight and it will create a chicken salad for me. That will be really customized chicken salad for me. Now, what is the use of this in education? You will see multiple uses. How ChatGPT is developing insight with two examples and how ChatGPT is carrying these insights to another example. Now I am going to show you many things. Many things. They are coming. Let us go next. Now we are coming to interaction prompt. Interaction prompts are directives or questions used to guide or stimulate a conversation, interaction, or response from a system, such as chatbot or AI model. Now I will tell you one very good example. This interaction session, I have shown you an example of brainstorming yesterday. So there is no need to spend the time on that one now. Interaction, it is in the brainstorming session. And I have shown you interactive quiz yesterday. And I have shown you Viva-OC examination and SALT analysis yesterday. These are all classic example of interaction because ChatGPT is not a unilateral thing. I stressed yesterday many times. ChatGPT with the prompting, it can be made as a conversational. It can be made bi-directional. Now let us go on to, let us think about this prompt. See, this is a magical prompt. This is a magical prompt. I will show you its power, and in educational setting, it has got more power. Let us think about this. Let me straight away go to an example. Just simple. I am telling a prompt to ChatGPT. I want to make a speech about the future of my country. Let us think about this. I have a dream. I am not telling ChatGPT what type of a speech I want. I am only telling ChatGPT, let us think about this. I have a dream. I have a dream is one of the most famous speech in the world by Martin Luther King. And even you can listen and you can watch it on YouTube, and you can get the meaning of that. And now I want to write a speech like that. Now let me see how ChatGPT is doing that. I am only writing this, going to ChatGPT. I am going to key in. I want to make a speech about the future of my country. I write, my country, Bharat. Let us think about this. I have a dream. See, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and my fellow citizens of Bharat. Today I stand before you not as an oracle but as a dreamer. A dream. See, you will see that it is following the same style, it is following the same essence, it is following the same spirit. That everywhere I have a dream is repeated, and telling what is that dream. That I have a dream where every child of Bharat, whether born in the bustling streets of Mumbai or the serene valleys of Himachal, has access to quality education, ensuring they are equipped to build the future they deserve. I have a dream. That is the fertile lands of our Punjab, the intricate weaves of Banaras, the age-old arts of Rajasthan. See, this is the power of ChatGPT. Don't write it off. You just gave one thing. Let us think about this. I have a dream. It has come. In the same way, you tell like this. I want to write a screenplay or a movie, and let us think about this jailer. So it is going to take the essence and the key things of jailer, and it is going to write a screenplay for you. Now let us see those things later. Let us come back to this. So never forget this particular prompting style. Let us think about this. I am inspired to make a breakthrough invention. Let us think about this. The internet. It is one of the most breakthrough invention. This is, let us go fast now. I want to write a drama about an unfolding scientific theory in the 21st century. Let us think about this, the theory of evolution. It is going to take the essence from this. It is going to make a big show. I am coming to the next prompt. It is self-consistency prompt. This is another type of prompt. You will really get amazed. You will start thinking that you are actually using only 0.5% of ChatGPT. Now let us see. Self-consistency prompt. I will tell you in a very clear way. You will understand this. You want to prepare 3 question papers for one particular subject. You can give the syllabus to ChatGPT and you can give one question paper. You can tell ChatGPT, This is what my PO, this is what my syllabus, and prepare question paper in line with, prepare 3 question papers in line with this question paper. This will, ChatGPT will understand your standard reference question paper. ChatGPT will understand your PO. ChatGPT will understand your syllabus, and 3 question papers are ready. I will show you some other example here. Now, self-consistency prompt. Context, teachers conference. Task, generate an inspiring speech. Instruction, the speech should be consistent with the information provided by the UGC and ASCT. So you are giving a prompt. Generate an inspiring speech to the teachers that is consistent with the following official information. Means, suppose there is a progress report from AICT or UGC, and you are giving that progress report. Let it be about OBE implementation. So your speech should not deviate from the main essence of that. So you can tell ChatGPT to make your speech in line with that. ChatGPT will make. Now let us show you another example of self-consistency prompt. That is summarizing a document, summarize a news article. The summary should be consistent with the information provided in the input. Now, for example, in your college, suppose there was an unwanted incident. Okay, some incident. And it may be related to some indiscipline. So you want to give a news report. So you can tell ChatGPT to write a news report in that is in line or inconsistent with your disciplinary policy. You give your disciplinary policy PDF. ChatGPT will write a news article exactly in line by referring everything from your disciplinary policy PDF. So this is what we call self-consistency prompts. There are many applications of this self-consistency prompt. I will show you another example also. College brochure introduction. Means you are giving a task, complete the first paragraph of your college brochure, and instruction. The paragraph should be consistent with the context provided in the input. This is a very simple thing. Let me show you this example. I am going to ChatGPT. I am pasting this here. Complete the first paragraph of our college admission brochure with the following starting line. Ours is a reputed educational institution, .. The completion, that is the response should be consistent with, in bracket, we are giving some information about the college. The college started in 1940 and it has produced many eminent personalities. It is most sought after, most sought after college in this part of the country. It has an excellent student-teacher relationship. Means we are only telling ChatGPT our first sentence, and we are telling ChatGPT to write the rest of the thing inconsistent with the history of our college. Now see how ChatGPT is writing. Ours is a reputed education institution with the roots stretching back to the historic year of 1940 over the decades. Means we are telling him to write something inconsistent with that document. It is writing like that. That is what in a nutshell. Now let us go to the next one. Seed word, seed phrase prompt. What is seed? And what will happen if we spread seeds? Here also, instead of speaking theory, let me come directly to an example. Generate an inspiring speech to the Indian young athletes. Seed word Olympics. Let me show you that as an example. I am only seeding a word, and ChatGPT is nurturing and making it as a very big plant, tree, or a forest itself. Generate an inspiring speech to the Indian young athletes. Seed word Olympics. So any subject from any domain, you give a seed word, or some of the subjects actually you do not know, you never heard. You give ChatGPT, you give with a seed word. It is going to write, it is going to give that explanation. Even you can write, as I was telling you in the beginning, you can give the which format you want. You can write, you can tell that. For example, whenever I have to learn something which is from a different subject, which can be electronics, because I am basically a mechanical engineer, BTech mechanical, and I have gone through that side, that particular line. So when I learn Python, I always tell ChatGPT, you explain this of Python so that a mechanical engineer can understand. So it gives me all examples in the way a mechanical engineer can understand. So that is the power of ChatGPT. So therefore we can control the output. So even I can tell ChatGPT, a senior citizen can understand. Okay, ChatGPT will write it in a jovial way. Even I can tell you write this thing of Python through a joke. So it will explain that principle of that particular area of Python through a joke to me. And okay, various things in due course I will explain to you. So here what I have shown you, just with a seed word Olympics, it has given an inspiring speech about to Indian youngsters about Olympics. Means we have the capability to win Olympic medals. Olympics is not a Asiad. Olympics is international. The real challenges are there. Therefore, how to win there? That is the thing. Now we have given like a seed word. We can even use seed phrase. Let me see whether I have example. Okay, seed phrase in the sense you are not just putting only one word. You are using a sentence. Wow. Now we have come to another interesting thing. It is a knowledge generation prompt. Knowledge generation prompt. People will ask whether ChatGPT can generate knowledge, whether ChatGPT can give new information. Many people think that ChatGPT is actually copying from somewhere and presenting in front of us. They forget, they undervalue ChatGPT. They do not understand the power of ChatGPT. ChatGPT is actually going to uncharted areas. How it can go to uncharted areas? Because it is always looking for what is the most probable next based on the prompting given by us. What is the most probable next based on the prompting given by us? Before we go further, I will tell you a classic example here. Yeah, I am going to show you a classic example. It is knowledge generation prompt. I am asking ChatGPT, generate a new and accurate information about benefits of air pollution. I am telling ChatGPT, generate a new and accurate information about benefits of air pollution. Now let us see what ChatGPT does. You know what? There is a saying, we Indians, we are not tolerant to new technology. Anything comes, we refuse to accept. Even there are stories, there are many similar stories. When automobile was invented, some people said that don't travel in the car, you will get cancer. Maybe because both starting with the C. Maybe it is like that. Therefore, even now, in our colleges corridors, there are people speaking. ChatGPT means plagiarism. ChatGPT you should not touch. ChatGPT is totally fake. ChatGPT, if they are copying from somewhere. But by now, you must understand that ChatGPT is not copying from anywhere. You please see this thing. Benefits of air pollution. I challenge you, please copy this. Search on Google or search anywhere. You won't get the same thing. You won't get the same thing. So when you are prompting properly, you are actually telling ChatGPT to do something new in a particular way. Who is the originator of that? It is you. You are the originator of that. You are telling ChatGPT to do certain things in a certain way. A certain way. So then, when the originator is you, the output generated from ChatGPT, it is of you. It is owned by you. Therefore, it is very crucial to really make best use of this technology without any ambiguity. Now, there are two things. First thing, people say that there is an AI checking. If there is AI checking, then what are we going to do? Because now most of the newspaper, most of the speeches, everything is coming through AI. For example, whatever English knowledge I have, but I know that my mother tongue is not English. So when I write something with my own idea, with my own structure, with my own flow, with my own vocabulary, in the end, I will put it on ChatGPT, Grammarly, or Quillbot to refine my writing. And whatever that refined, go and check it on an AI checker. It will say it is an AI generated. Now, Microsoft Word is coming with the AI attached. Excel is with AI, PowerPoint is with AI, Google is with AI, Gmail is getting correct. Gmail is correcting our emails with the AI. Ultimately, every output is going to be AI. So, should we believe that all these things are plagiarism? So, there is a very thin, there is a line. What is AI generated and what is copied and plagiarism? These two are entirely different. What we use with our own idea, our own structure, our own brain cells, it is our own. It is not plagiarism. It can be coming, it may be coming through generative AI, means it is like coming through my pen. It is coming through my chisel. It is coming through my painting brush. So therefore, that is that differentiation. I request each one of you sitting here to understand this and propagate this, because within few months, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, this thinking about plagiarism is going to change. Everything coming out of ChatGPT is not plagiarism, because now you have seen this in front of you, that the benefits of air pollution. Similarly, ask any funny thing, ask any combination. For example, I am a mechanical engineer, there is a zoology person. Now tell ChatGPT to develop a syllabus for a mechanical zoology or zoological mechanical engineering. ChatGPT is going to come up with certain new ideas about that. You can tell it to make a syllabus. You can even make it for a total undergraduate course for that. So therefore, we must understand this differentiation. Now let us go to a second example. Okay, now let us go to third example. See, this is a good example. Based on this anthropological studies, what trends about EV scooter usage can we anticipate in the future? I am going to write. I am going to write an interesting thing. You know that every fashion, every trend, it has got a root in anthropology. So that is a reason architects, that is a reason fashion designers, they all study anthropology. Industrial designers study anthropology. It is because that is the root. Therefore, now I am writing here a prompt in such a way that, based on this anthropological studies, what trends about EV scooter usage can we anticipate in the future? Now I have given some anthropology related a small report here. Now let us see how ChatGPT will integrate these two. That is EVs, electric scooter, and a cultural anthropology. So with our anthropological background, how we can predict the usage of electric scooter in our society. Let us see that one, what ChatGPT is saying. See, given the provided anthropological perspective, here are some potential trends we can anticipate regarding EV, electric vehicle scooter usage in the future. Cultural acceptance and resistance, economic factors, environmental consciousness, integration with the traditional practices, educational outreach, role of policy and infrastructure. I have given a question. I have given given a small report on cultural anthropology. Now it has generated how many? 7 points plus 8 points. So what is important? The way we ask, the way we prompt. Without right prompting, we cannot get anything out of ChatGPT. For prompting like this, we should know what are all the possibilities. I am explaining the possibilities one by one. So when we understand the possibility, it is only the structure and plain English and critical thinking, the ability to ask a question, and never take ChatGPT's answers in one shot. You have to question. I made it a practice that at least 3 times I ask ChatGPT various things. Then only I will answer. Then only I will accept. Then even I can tell ChatGPT, join the last 3 completions and make a completion in this way and give. ChatGPT will do that. So like you have seen, 6 points about the benefits of air pollution. Here you are seeing some original development, original writing. This also you go and search on Google. Search with any of the plagiarism testing. It will say there is no plagiarism, but it is generated on AI. Question 4. Okay. We are going next. This is another interesting thing. Earlier you are seeing knowledge generation. Now you are seeing knowledge integration. See, every person predicting future, they all say that one of the jobs which won't go out of fashion is of teachers. But they are speaking about the real teacher. They are speaking about the teacher who can engage and inspire students, the teacher who can guide their career, the teacher who can understand the strength of the student and customize the knowledge for that person. A teacher who is always available for giving a response. So this type of teachers will be the result of prompting now. Even while speaking to you, if you are asking a question, I need only 15 to 20 seconds to get a good answer from ChatGPT. Therefore, even during a discussion, a ChatGPT, if you know how to prompt properly, you will be able to answer things properly. Therefore, we are in the next type of prompting, that is knowledge integration prompt. You know that, a few moments ago, I was speaking about mechanical engineering and zoology. This is a discipline of mechanical engineering. There is a discipline of zoology. How to integrate these two? There is something similar to that. Let me show you an example. Okay. Yeah, this is an interesting thing, good for a good beginning. See, I have a scooter. I parked it. It is there in my house. And now I am going to buy a car. You know, the scooter has got certain benefits. I get benefit. And car is going to give me some benefits. And owning a scooter and owning a car, what are the combined benefits? It is actually a knowledge integration. This is a simple example, but let us see what ChatGPT says. I am going to ChatGPT, writing this. I own a scooter. Now I am buying a new car. Integrate the benefits that I get along with the benefits of my existing scooter, and by buying a new car and list them. I will simplify this a little. Now I am buying a new car. Integrate the benefits that I am going to get. Okay, now let us see this. Something went wrong. Even ChatGPT can, and telling to regenerate. Okay, regenerating. Okay, it is showing me what is the benefit of owning a scooter, what is the benefit of owning a car, and a combined benefit. Combined benefit in the sense it will tell me that I have got flexibility. When I am going alone, I can take scooter. When I am going with the family, I can take the car. When I know that someplace there is a parking problem, I can take the scooter. And when I know that there is a parking is not an issue, I can take the car. All these type of thing, ChatGPT will integrate the knowledge and telling you. Now let me go to the third example. Okay, here I will tell you another one. Knowledge integration prompts. See, knowledge integration is very, very interesting. When you have, you can upload two PDF documents, and you can tell very specifically, take this information from this PDF, take this information from this PDF, and integrate them in this form and give me. Integrate them in two A4 sheets and give me. Means you can get informations in this way. Okay, now let me show you one thing. Knowledge integration prompt. See, because of the time, I am looking for a simple thing for explanation, because otherwise I need some one full day only to speak about prompt engineering and to tell all those examples. So here, let me show you another one. Find solution to these problems of the mobile application. That is integrating psychology of teenagers and the latest trends in the user interface and market trends. I am a designer or a developer of a mobile application, and I need to develop. These are the three immediate considerations. I am making one PDF of psychology of teenagers, because I know that the main customers of my app is teenager. That is a customer segment. Then latest trends in user interface. What are latest trends? And then market trends. So these three should combine, and they have to, based on this, I am going to develop my mobile app. So I am telling ChatGPT, integrate it and give to me. Even though I am not giving all information, but you will get an idea. I think why ChatGPT has got little issue today. Something seems to have gone wrong, but I am telling to regenerate. See, it is telling understanding teen psychology, social connectivity. It is combining. It is making the list of these three, and then it is going to integrate, and it will give us the result. So you have seen the power of this knowledge integration prompts. You can give 2 or 3 or 4 different information domain. It is very important even for the multidisciplinary or a cross-functional or interdisciplinary type of the subjects now new education policy is looking for. These are all very important thing. Only thing, understand the potential, learn critical thinking, and learn how to ask questions. Now let us go next. This is one more interesting area of ChatGPT or prompting, that is interpretable soft prompts. Don't get confused with the big words. It is very simple. I will tell you that why it is very simple. See, I will tell you, for example, I am sitting and speaking to you from Pune, but my native place is Kottayam, Kerala state. So if I can ask ChatGPT various ways how to go from Pune to Kottayam. If I ask ChatGPT that I want to travel from Pune to Kottayam, ChatGPT will just give one information. Okay, you travel from here to there, take a flight and go. Or I can tell ChatGPT that I want to travel from Pune to Kottayam. I want to travel through expressway. I want to travel this many distance through railway. I want to see some 2-3 big rivers. And I want to cross at least one mountain. Then I want to travel through this 2 cities. In this way, I tell ChatGPT will make me one plan like this and give. What is the difference between these two? In the first, I gave complete control to ChatGPT. In second, I kept control with me, but wherever in between, ChatGPT has got freedom. That is what interpretable soft prompts are. You are telling ChatGPT to do certain things with a lot of restrictions. I will give you one example. I hope you understood that. See, perform some activity with certain constraints. Perform translation from English to Spanish with a certain restriction. See, you see any language, whether it is Tamil, Kannada, Telugu, Marathi, Hindi, nowadays, who is speaking 100% that language? Everywhere there is a mix of English, you will see there. Everywhere. So I am telling ChatGPT to write something. Perform translation from English to Spanish with certain restrictions. I can tell translate from English to Hindi, but keep these English words same in Hindi. Because if some people start speaking those English also in Hindi, even Hindi speaking people will start laughing. Therefore, I am going to show you a clear example in that. See, translate the following text. That is, I am going to speak about interpretable soft prompt only, but keep certain English words the same. I am telling this. See, English to Spanish, but keep the following words in English. Prompt engineering, controlled inputs, techniques. These three words in Spanish also it has to keep same. See that prompt engineering words is it is kept the same. Interpretable SOAP prompts kept the same. Technique, it is keeping same. Now let us go for another example. Yeah, this is an interesting thing. I am telling ChatGPT to generate a story. See, I have seen many people, they tell ChatGPT that you write a story about this. ChatGPT will give a very bland story. There is no kick in this. Nobody will be interested in this. Similarly, you will see many advertisements, especially I have seen on Instagram. You can write a book in 1 day. You can write you can prepare a course in 10 minutes. I wonder who will be studying that course. Somebody is preparing in 10 minutes. Who is going to study? These are all the things people are trying to make a quick money. Anyone who is speaking of, who is working, who is interested to do anything worthwhile with the ChatGPT, they should know prompting. They should know prompting. By using AI tools and paying money to them, you are going to get only those things they programmed. You are not going to get a flexibility. It is like you are buying a car with only 1 gear or 2 gear. When you can have a car with a stepless regulation type of gear, why should you go for something with 1 gear or 2 gear, restricting your speed, restricting your own imagination? Therefore, I am going to show you here one very good example how to write a story with ChatGPT. And what are all the special things about that? I am going to ChatGPT. I am going to write a prompt. Generate a story on the following, based on the following characters. I am telling ChatGPT use these 3 characters, and they are historical or historical characters. They are Mahabali, Bhima, and Sri Krishna. By hearing these 3 names itself, ChatGPT has got the insight to understand their background, their character. And what is the theme? Food adulteration. And should use the one-liners. You know that movies are known for one-liners. There are one-liners of Rajinikanth. There are one-liners of Shivaji Ganesh and MGR, Rajkumar. So one-liners are very important. So here I am telling in this story, use these 2 one-liners. But I am not telling out of these 3 characters who should use which one-liner. I am leaving that to ChatGPT. So, and should use the one-liners. I won't allow my citizens to get cancer due to food adulteration. It is one-liner. Food adulterators will go to hell. That is another one-liner. So I am telling ChatGPT, you generate a story. So I am not giving complete freedom to ChatGPT. I have put my own ideas restriction there. But ChatGPT can fill everything else. See, the Feast of Deception is the name of the story. In the ancient kingdom ruled by the benevolent king Mahabali, the citizens were known for their health and vitality. But as time progressed, a shadowy presence began to infiltrate the kingdom. Food adulteration became rampant, and many fell ill. The once prosperous land was now filled with the cries of the sick. One day, as Mahabali was walking through his kingdom, he overheard a woman crying, I won't allow my citizens to get cancer due to food adulteration. See, now do one thing. Copy this thing and go and check anywhere whether there is a plagiarism. They will say like that, this may be generated by AI, but they will never say it is plagiarism. So it has created a beautiful story. I can publish it. So that is the reason you must be knowing that there was a strike of Hollywood screenwriters. That strike, I think the strike was till last week. Hollywood screenwriters were striking because now anyone with certain ideas, twists, moments, jokes, put everything together and make a chain of events, and it gives some one-liners, everything. People will get a very good movie story now. So earlier we used to say that, okay, he is a director, he has got a template, and she is a character, she always act in this way. We knew that this templates existing. Now there are flexible templates. One can put whatever it is there, like a train, you put everything together and you give prompting instructions to ChatGPT. It is going to create a beautiful screenplay, beautiful poem, beautiful novel. It is going to come like that. So that is the place in which people are afraid of ChatGPT. It is not ChatGPT. The real thing what we should be afraid is the brain behind this prompting, who is putting things together. So should we blame him? Because it's a human being's idea. He is only using ChatGPT as a tool. So that is what people say. ChatGPT is a tool. It is not a source. If ChatGPT is a source, like a Google search, we are getting pages. If ChatGPT is a source, then we are sucking things from that source and presenting it as ours. Then it's a plagiarism. But when we are putting our things together, we are only using ChatGPT to put things together in the way we are instructing ChatGPT to do. Therefore, it is only a smart generation. It is not plagiarism. It is a smart generation. It is actually an embodiment of your own ideas. It is not coming from anywhere. It is only you are giving ideas so that ChatGPT is making what is the most probable next. So you have seen that how I have used a particular prompt to make a beautiful story. Now let us go to the next. Yeah, here there is another one. I am spending a little on stories because only to show you the flexibility. The same thing can be used in various ways. This is also about it is also about making story, but it is mainly about interpretable soft prompts. This is a story about generate a short screenplay in the style of 1950s India, author Gurudutt, topic youth unemployment. See, it has immediately taken the Gurudutt style. It has taken the culture of Bombay. It has taken the character names of Gurudutt. That is the power. This I am using some of the common things because I understand that most of the teachers sitting here are coming from various disciplines. If I start speaking from one particular domain, everybody else will think that, oh, it is not mine. So here we are speaking about common things. At the same time, I am speaking about the power. In which way you can use, which way you can use ChatGPT to enrich. See, ChatGPT can used for, as I was telling you earlier, anything that is generation controlled. So it is called a controlled generation prompt. For example, I will show you here one example. Here. As I was showing you yesterday, in pedagogical excellence, that is 100 smart ways to use ChatGPT for an exciting classroom. There, I could only tell you various applications of ChatGPT in the classroom. So almost all those applications are the result of smart prompt engineering. It is very important to blend these two. See, complete the following sentence in a style comprehensible to a non-English speaker using the following vocabulary: success, struggle, self-confidence, journey, education, experience. Means we are telling ChatGPT use only this vocabulary. This is very important when you are taking a test in the class or telling students to write an essay or giving a mathematics question. You can tell them these things you have to use. See, I am giving you one thing. Sachin could get admission to an Ivy League university, and I am telling ChatGPT to expand it by making use of this vocabulary. Okay, now you have seen many of this prompt engineering. So some of the things yesterday left for pedagogical excellence. Shall I go and complete it? Please let me know your opinion. There are two more points in this prompt engineering, but it is time is already 8:37. So I will spend some 15 minutes for continuation of yesterday's the pedagogical excellence. Please let me know your opinion. Okay. Let me go there first.
Create blog posts.
See, now I am going to see, there are certain questions in the chat box. I will answer all those questions. But before that, 10 minutes, 10 minutes, let me complete this. My objective is to show you the possibility of ChatGPT. Yeah, and I have shown you various ways, like preparing the notes and personalizing the class, activities in the class, how to create fill in the blanks questions, and how to create multiple choice question. I explained all these things yesterday. Now I am going to show you some of the diversified applications where a teacher can become really a smart teacher with ChatGPT. Okay, so with whatever I have seen shown in prompt engineering, you can create blogs. You know that a teacher, whatever is coming, you need only a seed word. You are getting a seed word, you are getting a small idea. You don't get to thinking that how will I expand that idea. Use that thing, seed word and particular thing, or a seed phrase. You will get a very good length, good thing for a blog. You can create blog post easily with your teacher's mind. Let it flourish, so that let it go to everyone, so you can make blog posts. Continuously there are famous books. It is always good for your students to know that there are things about book. When you are speaking about something, you can always take a book as an example. Even you can write a review of a book. Even to write a review, for example, you can tell ChatGPT to write a 250 word review of the book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, or write a 100-word review of the book. You can use ChatGPT very well to write a review of a book. So, so every class need not be the same. In some of the places you keep a note. You can always make write any subject you give to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will write a play script. You give symbol like a periodic table. You tell ChatGPT to write a script. Even you tell that these are all the things. These are the props available with me. Or you can tell that in my class only 2 boys and 2 girls are actually ready to act in a skit. Immediately it will give 2 girls and 2 boys names, and it will make a dialogue for you. So ultimately use creativity, and for making best use of ChatGPT, your creativity, your idea is only the limit. And if you are not getting idea, even you can tell ChatGPT to give idea. You can tell that I am in this mood, but I have to do this. You tell me ideas. ChatGPT will tell you the idea. So here it is, write a play script. Actually, I have detailed prompts and examples with me, but because of time limitation, I am really constrained to go fast like this. See, nowadays, everyone wants video. Nobody wants to read. So anything can be made to video. So to make that video, you can tell ChatGPT to write script. And even while writing script, see, if you are only speaking, it will be monologue. Even you can tell ChatGPT, after 4 to 5 statements, you write the script in such a way that there is a question and there is an answer. After about 8 to 10, there is an anecdote. After some 10 to 12, there is a quote. You can tell ChatGPT in the video script, you give me the script like this, so that your video will be very interesting. I have seen many colleges, staff members, they are making video. Actually, I really wish those video could have been far better if they use ChatGPT. See, the same content ChatGPT can write to various people in various moods, various tones. I have shown you in the beginning. This, for example, actually because of time limit, I am not able to, but I will tell you here an example. See, we all know that there are benefits of electric vehicle. Now, I am writing a prompt. Explain the benefits of electric vehicle. That is one. Second, I am telling ChatGPT, explain the benefits of electric vehicles to a fifth grader. Now I am telling ChatGPT, explain the benefits of electric vehicles to a yoga trainer. This is the thing where ChatGPT shines. ChatGPT blends electric vehicle benefits to yoga benefit. And what are in a language a yoga teacher understands, it will go and speak. Now, another one. Explain the benefits of electric vehicles to a stand-up comedian. It will tell in a different way. Explain the benefits of electric vehicles to an internal combustion engine designer. This is the peak of that. Why I am telling this is the peak? Because internal combustion engine designer is the person who is going to lose job because of electric vehicle intrusion. To that person, how to talk electric, ChatGPT knows. Means ChatGPT knows to speak about a person who is going to suffer with the ChatGPT, with the electric vehicles. I hope you got the seriousness and importance of that. Okay, let me go this. Where is my, yeah. See, this is another thing every teacher should understand. It is not that you take the Gmail and start writing email. Before writing that, you tell ChatGPT, I have to write an email like this. These are all the apprehensions I have. These are the fears I have. The person who is receiving is like this. And write this email in such a way that it should not sound that I am complaining. Write the email in such a way that it should not sound that I am complaining. So ChatGPT will write in a very positive way, but never give a hint that you are complaining. At the same time, it will pass the message. Actually, I should have given you some example. I have got a very good thing. I took a news report from in a place called Balia in Uttar Pradesh. Some 30 people died of some reason, and some 400 people got for 400 people got hospitalized. I told ChatGPT, write this news in a positive way. It really wrote it in a very positive way, that stressing how that hard work of the community, hard work of the doctors, and what hospital did, and all. Ultimately they have given a very small thing about the death. So it is only I am speaking about the potential, that how this ChatGPT does. Go next. Every teacher will have some occasion to draft letters of recommendation just to tell ChatGPT, means how is the student, how you are, how is this one. You only tell in your own language. No need to write a formal language. No need to structure it. No need to tell this thing. What are all the adjectives used? You just tell your objective, your condition. As I was telling you in the beginning, what is the context? What is the task? And an example. ChatGPT will take the rest of the thing. If we don't use all these things, ultimately teachers will come. We are. See, as a personalization, you will sometimes teachers, parents will come and ask books recommendation, movie recommendation. Since you know the student, you can put the character of that student, ambitions of that student, what he or she has to become. Immediately, within 15 seconds, make a list of the books, videos, and
6. Summarize questions for each student.
you know, when the students are going for placement, or they are going for internship, or they are going for anything, immediately you can create customized interview. Means if you can really see the student, you can understand that how to customize questions for that. Okay, now it is 8:50. Now the rest of the things you can always read from the notes on LMS. Now let me see the questions so that I will be able to answer questions. I am going to chat. Fatima madam's question, how can we upload a PDF in the ChatGPT? See, for taking PDF to ChatGPT at present, we have got only two ways. One, take ChatGPT Plus so that you can use a plugin. Otherwise, you can go to some of the free AI tools. They will allow free usage for certain restricted numbers. And similarly, madam's question is there: is it audio possible in ChatGPT? In the new latest ChatGPT, I heard that audio possible, but I am yet to try. It is possible. And Shiny madam's question: can you share your repository of prompts in the LMS, as you are unable to share it here, sir? As I mentioned, in the notes there are certain number of prompts available, and the main thing is that these are all proprietary thing, and it is part of the software. Part of the software. Your institution can purchase this software. It will be of great use for faculty, for research, and for placement also. There is a question from Anisha madam: how to get a research problem statement which no one else have used? You please do one thing. I think November first week or something, we have got a program on research methodology. You can always join that, and then you can understand. Because now it is for faculty development. Any more questions?
I think you have taken all the questions, sir.
Okay.
Let me see any. Okay, there's a question. Can you give link of the research methodology program? This will come to your mail. Okay, so the details will be there. Then you can register. Then the course details and all the access will be given to you then.
Actually, it is clear. It is not clear. There is a comment from Dr. Anupama. I have my question in QA section. Can you please clarify what it is? Dr. Anupama, I have my question in QA section. Okay, there's a question from Dr. S. Yashoda that ChatGPT presents contents in English only. It is not in English, it is in various languages, but if you use in English, you will get a better reach. Okay, how to use ChatGPT to get activity to be played in classroom related to any topic? See, ma'am, first of all, you have to decide what is the activity, which is the subject, you define that. And once you define that, then you can go to the nitty-gritties of that. As we have shown in various pages, you can have activities like it can be a discipline based, or it is based on the syllabus. Even you can have skit on that. Even you can have vivavacy examinations on that. Even you can have brainstorming sessions with ChatGPT as a moderator. Even you can make a plays, you can make poems, you can make a video, or you can make video lectures on that. Even with new ChatGPT thing, even you can make any sort of images of that. You suppose there is some visualization which is not available in the textbook. You can tell ChatGPT to make that visualization. So there is only sky is the limit. I think Dr. Anupama ma'am, I hope, actually, if you are teaching the subject like organization behavior, then it is going to be really funny. Every class you can make it exciting. Every class you can make exciting. Because organization behavior is one of the most interesting subjects in the hands of an interesting teacher. Any more questions? Ma'am, what I'll do, I will tell my phone number. Anyone has got any clarification, they can call me. It is 967 367 0033. On that number, there is WhatsApp also.
The number is typed there. The number is in the chat. People are asking for you. So I think the questions are over.
Okay.
Thank you very much, sir, for this wonderful session on
Okay.
ChatGPT and the AI tools.
Yeah, thanks, Sachin.
Yeah. Tomorrow we will have a session on application of ChatGPT and AI tools in teaching, learning, and assessments, and also the validatory function. As tomorrow will be the last day of this FTP, make sure you all join on time. We will quickly have that session as well before the validatory function. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for your effort and time in joining for this FTP for today. Hope you had a wonderful session. Make sure that you join on time tomorrow as well. We will see you all tomorrow at 7 p.m. then. Thank you, everybody, and have a pleasant evening.
Thank you.